So today's video is all about authentic communication and authentic presenting. And honestly, I have a lot to learn, but I figured it out after around 20 takes. But passion? No, you don't have it. That's what my coach said after many career conversations. This struck me. All of a sudden I realized maybe I wasn't doing things that are super passionable. Okay, so that was about take 20, 25, and then I stopped and I looked back and I said, well, the way I do it looks good, the way I pronounce words is good, but then I realized how this is not really authentic. I scripted everything I said and I practiced word by word, but I was not persuaded of what I said. I mean, did you really get what I was saying, or were you just looking at the way I was doing it? Because the way I was doing it, to me, was okay, but the words that I was using, I mean, I don't think they came across. So at some point I stopped taking these videos, and I just sat down and thought, whatever, this is not the way to go for me. But I couldn't find the real, the solution to this problem. Luckily, then I met up with Margreet Jacobs, who helps people, well, first with nonverbals, but also with presentation skills. And our session was about to be about nonverbal communication. And she said beforehand, well, I saw some of your videos and I see that you move your mouth a certain way and you tweak your eye a certain way, but it's kind of weird to see on camera. So she said, nonverbals have a lot to do with how you present and what you present as well. So I went to her and I thought, okay, we're going to practice how to not move my lip the way I do or not to tweak my eye. But then it ended up being a totally different session. So I'm here with Margreet, and Margreet just helped me with my non-verbal techniques for video. And there was a lot to learn already. So Margreet, please tell the world what I have to improve on.
Well, what we mostly worked on was not necessarily non-verbal techniques, but more as what happens in your head. Because the interesting thing about non-verbal is that it leaks. The non-verbal things we show are often the things we think and the things we feel. So we can actively try to change that, or we can just change how you think and feel, and then automatically with that change the non-verbal things.
Right.
And what we just identified was a strong belief that you had, where when you want to become a good presenter, it's important to look at newsreaders. And I asked Rachelle, do you want to be a newsreader? And then she said, well,
no.
Actually, no. I said, then why do you look at them? Because
they're so professional. That's what I thought.
They're so extremely professional. But the thing with newsreaders is they are a channel. So there is news and they are the channel to bring that news to the public, but they don't actually bring their own personality, or they don't bring their own opinion, or they don't actually inspire, they just inform.
And like you just said, at the end of watching the news, you will never say, oh, look at that presenter, do you remember how cool she did that? Or, it's not about her.
You talk about the story, about the news, yes. And you said, because I asked you, why do you want to be a presenter? And you said, I want to inspire people. Yeah. I said, then stop looking at news people, but start looking at people.
Wrong example.
Yeah, start looking at people that actually inspire people, because they have something to bring. And instead of focusing on, now I have to be Rachelle the presenter, you focus on, now I want to be Rachelle the inspirator, and focus on the mission that you have, which is inspiring other people, instead of focusing on, now I have to be a presenter. Because
I want to become like perfectionistic in video making. I want to present like a real professional, but that's not who I am. That's what we kind of discovered as well. I'm very like outgoing, expressional, but I'm not doing that in my videos.
Exactly.
And that's stupid, because why not be authentic?
Exactly. And there is simply, the rule we stated is, there is simply no room for perfectionism and authenticity in the same space. It's either one or the other. Because you cannot be authentic and perfect.
No.
It's impossible.
So what is like my, let's say, my development to do?
That is, I'd say, for you to focus on what you want to achieve, what you want to accomplish, the gift you want to give to your viewers when you tell a story or when you show that this journey. To get comfortable with being uncomfortable, to get comfortable with being vulnerable, because that is where authenticity lies. And I truly believe that when you get to the point where you feel okay, with being truly authentic, that is going to show off on your viewers, and that's the only way to attract the viewers that are going to love you.
Yeah. And also get rid of the ones that hate me.
Exactly. I mean, there's the rule is the more people hate you, also on the other side you have people that truly love you. And if you want to be perfect, you might have a lot of viewers, but they'll all be like, no, okay, she's kind of cool. But if you're truly authentic, you'll get this very select group that's going to be like, she's amazing. I want to share everything she does. I want to respond to everything she shows us. And that's actually the group you'll want, because that's the group that's gonna bring you further.
So when I get home, I will do my homework and work on, well, what assumptions do I have? What's in my mind will I not get rid of?
Yes.
Write them down, replace them, and exercise with them.
Absolutely.
And I really hope it's gonna work out.
Absolutely.
And it's possible.
Absolutely.
We all know. Yeah.
And also for you as viewers, and especially the ones that know Rachelle personally, let her know when you see her on a video and you're like, that's the Rachelle that I know. That's the one that I know when we hang out for a cup of coffee. And also let her know whenever she does something where you're like, who is that person?
Who are you faking?
Who is this person? What is she doing? Yeah. So that's, I think, the most important thing you can do in order to test whether or not you're authentic. Ask the people who know you and love you and ask them, is this me or not? And then you'll know.
Yeah. Well, it's a big challenge, but we're going to work on it, like, right from now on.
You're going to be amazing.
Yeah, I hope so.
You're going to be.
Thank you so much for your tips and
advice.
advice.
You're welcome.
Right.
And I'm going to follow you, because I'm already your fan. Because I have seen the authentic Rachelle today. Yes, absolutely. I'm with 10%.
Cool. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.